welcome to the vlog. I recently have had a wonderful energy around my goals and intentions for the month of February. So I figured it would be great to do a bit of a mid-month check-in, reset, recalibrate for the remainder of the month. And if that sounds exciting to you, I hope that you'll stick around. So if you didn't catch my February month reset, I'll link the video, because I know how to do that now. But I also have them here in front of me. I said I would schedule and stick to the schedule of movement at least 3 times a week. This was meant that if I said I was going to wake up at 5:30 and go for a walk at 5:45, that I would do that. I wouldn't wake up at 5:30 and be like, nah, but I'm not gonna go for my walk. That's that goal for this month around my movement. I've not gone anywhere with that. My next goal was to have a food plan for 4 out of the 7 days of the week. And that one hasn't really come to fruition either, but I'm at a place where I'm starting to feel like I'm headed somewhere with that one. The next was a nightly tidy and meditation Sunday through Thursday. Pretty much a non-starter, especially in the area of meditation, but I will say the nightly tidy, the nights that I cook, I naturally do a nightly tidy. And that nightly tidy, if you don't know, is heavily focused on my kitchen and having my kitchen countertops clear. I'm moving later this year, and having cleaned off countertops will be even more important to me after that move. So the goal is really to create that habit now so that it moves with me. But that goal hasn't been going too well either. It's very hit or miss. My last goal was around reading. I said that I wanted to finish Wilmington's Lie and finish Fever in the Heartland this month. I'm happy to report that I have finished Fever in the Heartland, but have yet to finish Wilmington's Lie. And that's okay. It is February 11th, and the Fever in the Heartland, I was supposed to be finished reading on the 18th, so I'm ahead of schedule. So for this next week, I will be able to fully dedicate all my reading time to Wilmington's Lie before I start the next book that is part of my book club reading. That is how I've been doing on my goals so far this month. And like I said, I have recently had a great energy around these goals, which is kind of funny because, again, like my movement goal's been a non-starter. So the things that I am changing effective immediately is, instead of that movement goal was like such a dark cloud over me. That whole, like, you will plan something and you will stick to it. I want to move. I hope in the future I have enough money in my budget to do like a class pass, and then I'm excited to go to different types of exercise classes. Right now, I'm just gonna set a step goal of 5,000 steps a day. That's Monday through Sunday, every day of the week, 5,000 steps. Now, I'm starting at 5,000 because my Garmin watch, I have the step goal on, like it learns, right? So it's supposed to kind of go up and down based on your activity, but set goals that are reachable for you. And it's currently just under 5,000 steps. And a weekly goal of averaging 5,000 steps a day. The point of that secondary goal is that, hey, let's say there's a day where I only get 3,000 steps. Well, then the following days I want to make up for that. Like, let's say I have one day where I do 10,000 steps. So I'm like, oh, tomorrow I can just kick and put my feet up. That's not going to work because I still have the daily goal of hitting 5,000 steps. My food plan, I have food in the house. I have a food delivery coming, like grocery recipe food. And so I don't want to do anything too specific here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling an energy of like something's about to happen. So I'm setting the goal for this next week to not eat out. No ordering food out. I will eat the food that is here. And if I don't eat the food that's here, I have to go to the grocery store. And then I'm also going to start playing around with my nightly tidy, nightly meditation, as well as a bedtime. That doesn't start tonight because tonight is the Super Bowl. So this is the end of the reset, and I will see you all tomorrow as we really kind of kick off this next week to see how these new reset, recalibrated goals work for me. Hopefully, they help me make those next steps towards the intention behind these goals. Good morning, or is it? It is just 8:30 on Monday morning, and I came into an email in my inbox that just kind of frustrates me. Right now, I'm having a hard time telling the difference between frustration and anxiety. This is the first day where I have a step goal as my movement goal. And so I'm going to take the opportunity to go get some steps in and see if I can't kind of unwind what is happening in my chest, get myself to feel a little bit more relaxed. It is a rainy day today, but I don't think it's raining right now, which as soon as I woke up and saw it was a rainy day, I was like, of course, the first day of my step goal is one that I might have to go get all my steps in at the gym. But anyway, we'll figure it out. But right now, I'm going to go walk outside and release this pressure that is on my chest. Hopefully anyway, it would be nice to get that positive reinforcement for getting the steps in.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back down, my ladies. Show.
It is such a dark, gloomy day today that I am holding up my iPad so I have light on my face. Oh, what a day. What a Monday. So anywho, I went on that walk. I did a certain path and I was like, all right, let's see if this path is 1,000 steps. To my surprise, I got 2,000 steps in. So I'm currently more than halfway to my 5,000 step goal, and it's 10:30. So that may or may not sound great to people, but for me, that is fantastic. Like if I wake up, get myself ready for work and go straight to work, there are times when I'm ending my workday with 600 to 900 steps. I listened to music while I walked. That kind of helped alleviate some of that anxiety that I was feeling in my chest. I am now making my breakfast and having my omega-3, it's algae omega-3, with my breakfast. It says to take it with food. Another thing that I've done too, just over this weekend, is I set up reminders for some of my vitamins, really. If you have a way to remind yourself to take your, whether it's medicines, vitamins, potions, let me know how you remember to do that. I use a daily pill box that has 4 different sections in it. And then I also have greens that I take in the morning. That's easy to remember because I take that before my coffee. And then I do like a broccoli thing around, like, I try to remember to do it around noon, but I find that sometimes I'm like, oh, it's 3:30 and I forgot to do that. Anyway, so I set up reminders because I'm so sick of a pill box, you guys. I'm so sick of filling that up every week. So let me know if you guys have any tricks up your sleeve to how you remember to take medicines and vitamins and potions and elixirs, whatever it is that you have to remember to take throughout the day. I'm going to get my breakfast put together. I've recently found these and I'm making 2 of them right now. They're really good. I have to see if they're actually more or less healthy. No, Um, ingredients, where are you? And these are the omega-3s that I recently, like literally just yesterday, started taking. Here's the breakfast of this champion. I have 2 of those egg frittatas, a piece of sourdough toast, and instead of butter, I've put coconut oil on the toast. My anxiety is so bad today, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's going to continue to be this high or if this is just like a fluke. I have another meeting in just a few minutes. So I'll go to that meeting, and then after that, I'm going to try to go for another walk and see if that helps me kind of get through the end of my day. All right, a very quick update while my dinner is cooking. It is 4:20, and I did not go for that second walk. I got ready to go. I checked through my window and I was like, it's not raining, it's just wet outside. And I went outside and I was like, oh, it's definitely raining. So immediately came back. That's all right though. So I am sitting at about 3,700 steps. So I have more steps to do, but I am at least sticking to not eating out. Last night I wrote in my lovely planner some food ideas for today. So meal options over here. And now I'm doing the pasta broccoli, and I had to get Parmesan. So if you caught my Thrive haul, I said that I was gonna, whoops, I just threw it. I grabbed this pasta from Thrive and gave it a try. I'm having the last bit now. I'm not a fan, will not repurchase, but that's a good thing because again, this is like 1,000% more expensive than pasta. If you're hearing all the noise, I've got a fan running, the microwave running, and I'm gonna have my dinner soon. And then after that, I guess I'll have to find a way to get my steps in. Maybe it stopped raining, or maybe I need to head to the gym, or just walk around in a circle. Can we have a quick chat, please? Do you ever think of something so narrowly focused? I don't mean closed-minded. I truly mean like how you're thinking about something is just so narrow in the moment that you think you're thinking of something brand new or completely absurd, and then you just realize like, no, that's not new or absurd thinking at all. Here's a real life example I've had. I once overheard someone talking about how they wish, like they love smoothies, but in cold weather, they wished that there were like warm smoothies because cold smoothies make them colder. And I wanted to lean over to this person and be like, that warm smoothie, we call that soup. You know what I mean? Like, it's just because like it's just the way you're looking at it in the moment. So earlier today, I didn't go for a walk because I was like, oh, it's raining. I came back inside. So I ate a little bit of dinner, which started to make me very tired. It was still raining. So I thought maybe, just take a quick nap, wake back up. Because mind you, so like I set my alarm for 5:45. So it was still very early in the evening, thinking I'd go to the gym at the time I was like, I'll go to the gym to walk a little bit when I wake up. As I was laying down, I wasn't falling asleep. My brain was going. And part of what my brain was doing was like, well, what if I just walked with an umbrella? Would that be too weird? And then it dawned on me that if I had a dog, I would be outside walking with an umbrella. Like, what was going through my brain where I was like, I couldn't walk outside when it was raining. So anyway, after this epiphany of people walk outside with umbrellas regularly, after all, what is an umbrella for? Truly though, I would have told you like, oh, well, I'm not walking to a place, right? Like I'm not walking into the grocery store. I have no objective other than walking. Oh man, you guys, sometimes our brains just really box us in. As I got up, turned off my alarm, no longer gonna take a nap because I had this new aha moment of I can walk outside in the rain with an umbrella, to only get outside and realize it had stopped raining finally. So, anywho, I have hit 5,232 steps for the day. So I've hit my 5,000 step goal, everyone. So that's great. And didn't eat out. I haven't read anything today, though. I haven't read my book. Anywho, I will talk to you tomorrow.
Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time.
It's so cold outside. My glasses are fogging up. It's just 37 degrees, but the sun is out. And I went for a little loop walk. And honestly, like, my cheeks are frozen, but it's kind of still felt good. Oh, but I'm still frozen. So, little loop walk, and it's 9:40, and I'm about at the same spot I was at 10:30 yesterday, halfway through my step goal. Now time for breakfast. I'm gonna have the same breakfast as yesterday. Honestly, I bought enough to have that, to have that for breakfast for all week. Checking with you later. Dinner is dinnering. Can you tell what that is? Bell pepper. Vegetarian stuffed bell pepper headed back into the oven. This is what they look like complete. Look forward to giving it a try. Little evening stroll in the cold, but the stars are out and I love that. A little sliver of a moon. Love the stars. Don't see them often enough. Good morning. It is 10 a.m. and I have 370 steps. So I have not gone for a walk yet today. I did plan to, but the morning got away from me. That's okay. I knew I had this break in my day and I'm going to go out right now. It's still cold. It's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit here. So especially because I'm going to do 2 loops. I just want to see how long 2 loops take me when I do it at once. Next week, I'm going to be setting my step goal even more challenging. And it would likely require for me to hit that, being that I'm like just hitting the 5,000 steps right now. If I do increase my step goal next week, it's going to require a little bit more effort. Generally, I would say it's too early to set already a new goal for next week, but on Monday, I was like, 5,000 is very achievable. So stick with it, feel it out and see how it goes. But between Monday and yesterday, Tuesday, it is very achievable. So I need to push myself a little bit more. So testing out how I will do that by going on 2 loops. But I need to go because it's actually the time I've been eating breakfast this week. And when I don't eat timely, I get a really upset stomach. And right now I feel like I could throw up. So no more talking. All right, I'll see you on the walk. Cold but sunny. I'll take it. Well, hello. One loop down. This is my favorite part of the entire loop. Right here. You just feel like you're out in a bit of nature. Loop 2 complete. It is now breakfast time. All right, I've made it back. Look at this iced coffee I made. Can you tell I'm like super seeking caffeine? Went a little overboard. And then my breakfast, which has been doing me strong this week. I am currently at 4,380 steps. So I'm gonna take that into consideration as I look to increase my step goal for next week. I'm gonna take time to think on it. I want things to challenge me, but I also want them to be achievable, especially as I'm trying to build something that's sustainable, a sustainable change. So I don't want to throw too much at myself at once, which actually just reminds me, talking about doing too many things, I need to go grab my algae pill. Anyway, that's enough talking in circles. It's still very cold. I don't even think it's 40 degrees this morning, but the birds think it's spring, and I'm here for it. Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing this? It's Thursday, woohoo! I just got in from a quick walk. I did a half loop, and it's 8:30. I'm at 1,200 steps. I did that quick loop because I have a meeting coming up in a half hour that I knew would give me a bit of anxiety. So I just wanted to go ahead, get a little walk in to just see if it helps me feel better. As well as I have many back-to-back meetings today, especially this morning. So having another time this morning to get a few steps in looks like it's going to be a challenge. Actually, it's not gonna be a challenge. It's not happening. That was my morning loop. It was so nice. It's so cold, but the sun is out. Love the sun. And the birds are chirping because while it doesn't feel like spring, they seem to be determined that spring is coming. I think I ended yesterday with around 5,100 steps. I'll put it up on the screen here. I liked doing that double loop, or looping twice, I don't know, double loop. I liked how I felt after I came back from that, so that's promising, but I didn't make it out for another walk. So the rest of the day, I got my steps in just for my typical day around my house. Later today, I want to do the double loop and kind of just see where that gets me. Again, I'm kind of testing the waters for increasing my step goal. I'm feeling good about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you guys. I hope it shows, and I'm excited to see how today goes. Anywho, I will check in with you guys later. For dinner, I made my saucy miso tofu rice bowl from Hungry Root. I didn't use their quinoa rice blend though. I made my own basmati rice. It's my favorite anyway. Simple and easy and not eating out. Woohoo! Good Friday afternoon to you. It is 2 o'clock. And I want everyone to pause the video and write down in the comments a guess of how many steps you think I have at 2 p.m. this Friday. Did you guess somewhere in the ballpark of 780 steps? Honestly, I'm surprised it's that high. So there's that. I am going to head out right now, and I'm gonna do 2.5 loops. I do not trust myself to go out later today, so I am going to get all my steps in right now. I've got a new book downloaded to my phone. It's one that I'm reading for book club, and I decided to start listening to it while I was walking. It's huge. It's over 500 pages for this book club read, so that seems very daunting. So listening to it will definitely be part of how I get through it, I'm sure. Moira, it's okay. Thank you. I'm fine. So let's head out. One loop down. Ducks today. Hello, buddies. Nature. Loop 2. Fail. I am back from my walk. I think either I just took more steps this time around or my Garmin watch is wrong. So at one point I was on my second loop and my watch was like, hey, you've hit your step goal for the day, which is higher than 5,000 steps. Do you guys think she'll ever get used to my vlogging? So I kept walking initially. Moira, they don't want to see your booty. They would love to see your cute little face. They say, hello, cute face. Hello, cute face. But no booty pics, okay? No booty pics, my little bean. No, they don't want to see your booty. Okay, so I was on my second loop. My Garmin watch said, hooray, you've hit your goal step for the day. And I kept walking, and then I went, wait a minute, Garmin is currently putting my goal step at above 5,000. Don't keep walking, let's turn back around and head home. And so I get home, and it now says that I have 6,400 steps. Now, I had like, what, 780 when I left here? And in prior days, it was 2,000 steps for a circle. And I was on the second loop, and it said that I had hit 5,000. So that math doesn't make sense unless I was taking more steps. I mean, I'm gonna count it, right? Like, what can I do? But yeah, I just don't know. It seems weird to me that all the other days were consistent and this one is not consistent. As you just saw, I made myself, when I came back, I made myself a matcha latte. I wanted this. I was craving like coffee last night. Like, I was getting ready for bed and I was like, iced coffee would be good. What? And then I was like, well, maybe you could have a matcha. And I was like, no, you cannot. Like, you're getting ready for bed. Like, you're not. And then I was like, what if I just made the blue milk? And then I told myself I really just wanted sugar because I put maple syrup in the milk. So I was like, it's probably, you want sugar. So I had frozen raspberries that, what is it called? True Fruit. They're frozen raspberries with white chocolate and then dark chocolate around it. Yum. I think I like need those in my house all the time. Like, I think that needs to be a staple item. But I was going to order it from my grocery store, but I checked my Target and they are lower cost at Target. Thrive doesn't seem to have them, so. Hello, party people. It is now Monday, February 19th. I do not know what happened to my Sunday footage. I put a little clip in there of what I did capture. I must have been turning on my camera when I thought I was turning it off. Whatever. I did not hit my step goal on Sunday. I hit a little over 3,000 steps, I think. On Saturday, I did hit my step goal, but I hit it by walking back and forth in my place. It made my cat very anxious. She was like, what are you doing? Who are we running from? Slash, walking slowly from. And I, on Sunday, just did not want to do that again. I didn't want to walk back and forth in my place. And when I went outside, it was so cold. I couldn't do it longer than I did. Like Saturday, there was no footage anyway, because I mostly slept. And truthfully, I did a lot of sleeping on Sunday too. It was just a weekend that I happened to sleep a lot, and that happens to me. The past 2 weekends were pretty busy for me by Katie's standards. So a weekend of lots of sleeping, what I was due for. So I'm taking that into consideration. I said that I was going to increase my step goal, and what I've landed on is 6,000 steps Monday through Friday and 3,000 steps on Saturday and Sunday. I originally put down 6,500 steps Monday through. It's okay, Moira. It's okay. But last night, Sunday night, decided to go with 6,000 because that is an increase of 1,000 steps, right? So that seems, it's okay. Yeah, here, come here. You just want to say hi to the people? I haven't had a chance to say hi Saturday or Sunday. I just want to say hi again. Burbish. Oh no, you regretting your life decisions? It's okay. So an increase of 1,000 steps, I thought that's significant, or at least it feels significant. So I went with 6,000 and then the 3,000 on the weekend. Honestly, 3,000 steps is more steps than I had in when I was waking up from my naps Saturday and Sunday. So that too, just the 3,000 on the weekend are going to be an effort for me too. So got to start somewhere, and that's where we're starting. In my planner, I wasn't using the monthly calendar for anything, but I've since started documenting my goals. So, and you can see here, I changed it. Can you see? Yeah. I changed it from the 6,500 to 6,000. No takeout. I've written down no takeout just through Thursday night. I just have a feeling, based on how I felt over the weekend, I may end up ordering takeout. I didn't want to be too restrictive, right? This is meant to be achievable and baby step in towards goals. I have also made progress in Wilmington's Lie. I'm not quite finished with it yet. I have about I think the epilogue left. So that's a great progress too. I'm still feeling great about the energy that I have towards these goals. I'm looking forward to what I decide to take on come March. I'm gonna end the vlog here. It has been a long one. Thank you so much for following along. If you would like to keep tabs on my journey for healthy habits, please subscribe. I'd love for you to be part of the community. Let me know down in the comments what healthy goals you're working toward. Monique is killing it. Look at her. Wow. Lucy's growing too. It's just harder to see it all, but there's one bit that's easy to see. Way to go, Lucy.